Hello, family, friends all over the world. Gladys back here again. Always excited to share something that I hope someone can relate with. And today I'm going to speak about destiny and passion and how these two come together, and purpose. And the reason why I want to talk about this today is because I believe that when God created us, he created each and everyone with a purpose. Or when the Creator created us, for me, in this case, is God, he created us each with a purpose for something to do in life, something to accomplish in life. You know, he created us to be useful, because if that was not one of the reasons, then I don't see why he created us. So I strongly believe that we all have something, that thing that causes a spark within us, that thing that when you are doing it, you feel a certain form of satisfaction from inside. That thing that you do, not just doing it for the people to please them, but something that you do for you, something that brings value to you and brings value to others, something that you are convinced that brings joy to your creator, in my case, to God. So when we were all created with a purpose, I strongly believe also that if God gives you something to do, or calls you to do something, or assigns you to do something, he will find a way to enable you to do that. But the only challenge in this case is that we have, as an individual, I or you, have to be in a position to be able to identify what that is that gives you that inner satisfaction from your heart. Something that when you do, you feel fulfilled. Because I've had, we have had some talks with friends, and some have said that they don't know what their purpose is. I really don't know what God created me to do. But then as we continue talking, slowly but surely, someone just discovers what it is that brings that inner joy. And from my experience, I'm not a therapist in any way. I'm just a regular person who loves to have conversations with the people. And in the process, all these things unfold. But one thing that I have learned is that most of these people who try, as they try to look back in their life, they discover what that purpose is, or what the passion is, or what their calling is that they go back to when they were younger. And what makes me believe this is before they became corrupt, before their minds became corrupt with the things of this world, with everything that is going on, that brought us some form of bias for us to have that choice of what we like or dislike, before they were shaped by the environment, when they just lived life. And that's how we see young children. They live life, they embrace life. Many children don't have that, the fights that we have as grown people, even differences, I have my own kids, and sometimes, in the process of talking, maybe they ask me some deep questions. And as we talk, anytime you go to talk something that, is anything other than love, you see them pausing and asking why, because they don't get it. Or not in a bad way, they are good kids, they are smart kids, but they don't know anything other than love at the tender age, until as they grow, now they start experiencing things, they start experiencing pain, they start experiencing things that are unfavorable, and that's when now they start developing bias. Sometimes experiencing some of these things are good because they lead you to kind of develop towards maturity, to be able to make decisions, but they do interfere in a way with that innocence of life, how we lived when we were children. So when you discover what your purpose is, what your destiny is that God destined for you, and you pursue that thing, chances are that the rate of success is better when you do something that you like, something that you love, than something that you are forced to do. I'm going to speak for us parents, though not all, but for most. Let me speak for my family. I remember when we were growing up, my dad telling us what, he could say, oh, you are going to be a doctor, you are going to be a teacher, you are going to be so and so. He chose for us in a way. He had a dream of what he wanted us to be. But as we grew up, we chose our own path. And I believe it's good to let people choose. So in this case, what I'm encouraging everybody is to find that thing. And this goes to those who say they haven't found what their passion is. For those who have found their passion, congratulations. Because I know that when we go to the market, I know that when we start getting the apples, people are going to go bolder in what they are doing. And the reason why I say they are going to go bolder and not bold is because they are already bold and doing what they love to do. But if you have not discovered your passion, I encourage you to try and search within and see that which makes you happy, that which brings you joy in your heart. And as we pursue this joy, as we travel in this journey of Onpassive with a commitment to uplift humanity, to do good around the world, to improve our homes, our cities, our villages, our countries, and corporately, globally, to impact these lives in a positive way, to transform humanity for the positive, I believe that we are going to do much more. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Bye.